This video will review how to add and manipulate content in Canvas. I'm going to click on my demo class, and that's going to take me to that home page I created before. And I'm going to add a module. I'm going to call it my demo module. And now that module is added. Think of a module as a container for different content. And you can organize your modules by weeks, by learning tasks, whatever would be most relevant for your particular course content. Currently, this module container is empty. To add content to this module, I click on the plus sign. And I have a variety of content types that I can add to the module. I can add assignments, quizzes, files, content pages, discussions, text headers, which are just directional text visible in the module, external URLs, and external tools. For the practice activity we're doing today, I'm going to add an assignment. And I want to add a brand new assignment, and I can title it. We're going to call it Demo Assignment. And I'm going to add that item. Now, within my module space, I have an assignment, and I have this icon of a little sheet with a pencil that will always be visible in Canvas when I have created an assignment. So students will be able to recognize that icon as an assignment activity. But that's just a shell for an assignment. To add the directions and content for the assignment, I need to click on it. And you'll see it has no content right now. So to make content for the assignment, I need to click the edit button. Here I can change the title, and I can actually add a whole bunch of content via this little content editor. In the top row of this editor, you'll see functionality you should hopefully be familiar with: bolding and italicizing text, font color, left, center, and right justifying, bulleting lists, numbering lists, etc. The bottom menu has some additional tools, however. You could add a table. You could embed some media. You could add a URL link. You can add an image. You can add math equation text. You can add a video for YouTube. And so if I go here and Google a video about bulldogs, right here YouTube is being searched, and I've selected what I want. I like this video. I'm going to go ahead and click to embed it into my course. And I can click on it, and that video will play right in this window, just to make sure it's the one that I want. But I'm sure I can hit return a few times and continue to add content to this space, like some directions. Please watch this video. Additionally, I can add content from Vimeo, and I have some additional Google tools, like getting content from my Google Apps, Microsoft Office, or the embedded media player ARC. If I wanted to, I could add or upload media from my computer. And if I click here, you'll see that I'll be able to grab a picture of myself and embed media of me talking if I wanted to. Lastly here, I want to point out the check accessibility. If I want to make sure I'm being as accessible as possible, I can click this checker and it will review everything I added into this window and let me know if anything here is perhaps not accessible. Right now, no accessibility issues have been detected, so I'm good to go and I get balloons. On the right-hand side, I can add links to our course. So if I want to link students back to the demo module, I click, and there's my link to the demo module now. I can also link to any files that I've maybe brought into the course. If I don't have any files, I can upload a new file here, search my computer, and just upload that file. I can also add an image by searching Flickr. So if I search for bulldogs again, I can find a file of a bulldog picture, and I can add that there. And I can simply click on the picture and grab these corners to resize the image to the size that I need. If I don't want to use Flickr, I can also search my computer here by choosing a file from my computer and choosing to upload. Now, because this is an assignment, in addition to all of the content you can add here, like readings and PDFs and videos for them to watch, you can also add the assignment information, such as how many points is this assignment worth, how do I want to categorize this assignment, which is relevant if you're weighting grades, how do I want their grade to display, do I want it to be points, is this something that's complete or incomplete, do I want them to see a letter grade. I can choose not to count something towards the final grade if it's just an activity that I want graded. If it's an online course, I'm going to want an online submission, but if it wasn't an online course and I wanted them to turn it in on paper or not submit anything at all, I can certainly do that as well. Once it is an online submission, I can say how I would like that submission to be added. If I pick file uploads, I can tell students that I'm only going to accept .doc files or .pdfs, which will prevent them from turning in any other file type. I'm a Dell user, so I don't want any Mac files. This is where I could make a group assignment if I have groups made. I can also make the group on the fly right here because it knew I didn't have any groups. I can also require a peer review, which I can manually assign or automatically assign. And the peer reviews give students really robust in Canvas annotation tools so that they can really give robust feedback to their peers. And then the last part of the assignment feature here is who is this assigned to? So if I have a single section, I can certainly assign this to everyone, but if I had students in this class, I could choose to assign this to different sections or just a specific student. And I can also add a card to make a different due date for everyone else in the class. Now I had everyone else up here, so if I click down here and now click for everyone, I can click everyone, etc. So that's how you can add some different assignment cards. If you have a particular student who has missed the assignment but you've given them an extension, you can add a card with a due date just for that student. When you're happy with your assignment details, you can click Save and Publish, and make sure you turn off that group set if you're not going to use it. And now I've published this video along with my assignment instructions here, and now the students would be able to see this information as a part of their assignment activity. You will see a lot of these because this is how I am building these in this training course for you. At the bottom, you'll notice that you can also add a rubric. And so there's a really nice, robust rubric feature that we won't cover in detail here, but this is how you'd create a rubric that could be visible or not visible to students when you're assessing some of their activities. And so that is how you add content in a course. Be advised that this content editor, all of this that we've seen right here, will be available in the discussion space, in the pages space, in the quizzes space for this class. So you'll have these rich content editing capabilities in all of those locations as you build and edit and update your courses.